In terms of the futures market, I'm not sure how many you play in the NHL, but is there any value on teams not named the Boston Bruins at this point? Because now they've gotten 100 points. It has been absolutely ridiculous what we've taken a look at in Boston, but you and I both know this very, very well. When it comes to the NHL, regular season success is one thing. Being able to get the job done in the playoffs is another thing, and things could get very harebrained and crazy when it comes to the Stanley Cup playoff.
Yeah, I will say I would stay away from the Bruins. I know I've gotten a little bit of flack for this on Twitter lately, especially because the Bruins have been on such a hot streak. They won like 8 straight games, but I'm actually not as high on the Bruins. And this is once again kind of a hot take coming in. You know, they're the fastest team to reach 100 points here, but there's a stat out there called PDO, which combines the measurement of shooting percentage and save percentage. Now, some people out there think PDO is a luck factor measurement. I don't necessarily think so, because I don't think save percentage is necessarily lucky. Maybe there's an argument shooting percentage is a bit of luck, especially if your shooting percentage is high, the games that your save percentage is low, and vice versa, which I think kind of has been the case for the Bruins. But if you do think PDO is a luck factor in the NHL or a luck factor stat, the Bruins lead the NHL in that stat by a mile, and it's not even close. Some of their underlying advanced numbers, like expected goals for and against, high danger scoring chances, Corsi percentage, Fenwick percentage, a lot of those advanced numbers, they are still a very good team, but they're not the best in the NHL in any of them, which kind of leaves them for an interesting case here. Are they still a very good team? Yes. So they have the best goaltender in the NHL this season? Yes. Do they have a good chance to go on and win the Stanley Cup? Yes. But I would not be rushing to bet the Boston Bruins as betting favorites right now to win the Cup. I think some of those advanced analytics are going to come back to haunt them. I think the Carolina Hurricanes are the best team in the NHL. And then any of the teams that are around 12-1 in the East, the Rangers, if Igor Shesterkin can start playing a little bit better, they're probably a good bet in the East. Even the Devils are a decent bet in the East. And then in the West, hey, take your pick. I'm not sold on the Avalanche. I like the Stars. I know we talked about the Stars last time I was on here with you, Greg. I like the Oilers now, with the Oilers getting Matthias Ekholm. They might be worth a shot. If the Flames can sneak into the playoffs, a loss tonight really hurt them against the Leafs, but if the Flames can sneak into the playoffs, they're going to be a little bit dangerous as well. But my main point is I would stay away from the two favorites from each conference, the Bruins and the Avalanche. When you look at the underlying numbers, I just don't totally trust them.
Visit VSiN.com to get current odds, listen for free, find showtimes, and download VSiN sports betting podcasts.